If your rosacea suddenly got worse in your 40s or suddenly appeared, it's hormonal, and most people treat the symptom instead of the cause. Today, we're going to change that. Estrogen plays a significant role in regulating inflammation in the body and the skin. When estrogen begins to decline in perimenopause, your skin loses that protection. And the result, your skin becomes more prone to inflammation, more reactive to triggers, and more likely to flush and flare. Rosacea itself is an inflammatory condition. So when your body's natural regulator starts to decline, the rosacea that was mild or manageable can suddenly become more reactive. And I want you to hear me clearly on this. This is not your fault. It's not that you suddenly became sensitive to wine or spicy food or temperature changes. Your hormones are changing and your skin is responding. And there are skincare habits that can make hormonal rosacea significantly worse. And many of them are things that we're commonly told to do, such as foaming cleansers. I have, clients that loved a foaming cleanser and suddenly they weren't able to use it anymore. Foaming cleanser can strip your barrier, which is already compromised. And a damaged barrier is going to be more flushed, more red, more sensitive. It's not truly going to heal. Retinol and strong acids. So we've been told all of our life retinol is the best for anti-aging because it has the vitamin A, and we've been told to do the peels and the acids to strip the skin, get rid of the sun damage that we've created. But both of them can cause more inflammation. And on rosacea-prone perimenopausal skin, this is like pouring fuel on the fire. So it's not something that you want to do. But you've been told this your entire life, so you just go back to, okay, what have I been told? What has worked in the past? It's surely going to work again if I keep doing it. That's not necessarily true. And fragrance. I've always hated fragrance being in products. I don't understand how it's 2026 and there is still fragrance in products. A lot of times I wouldn't even recommend these products to clients in the treatment room if I seen that it had a fragrance in it. I think it's ridiculous. I think a lot of the products that they price so highly and they put all of these ingredients in it that are not good for our skin, and I don't understand why it's still happening and why we put up with it, but that's a story for a different day. Back to fragrance. Fragrance can be one of the most common rosacea triggers in skincare. So make sure no matter what products you're getting that you're looking at the ingredient list. It's so important to know what you're putting on your skin anytime, no matter whether you're in your 20s or your 30s or 40s or 50s, wherever you're at, it's important to know what the ingredients are in your skincare. And synthetic fragrance often hides as perfume. They will put perfume on there and that can be a synthetic fragrance. It can be other things, but typically it's going to be a synthetic fragrance that they've added to make it smell good. Over-exfoliation. Your skin doesn't need more cell turnover at this point. It needs calming and barrier repair products that help repair that barrier. We're not going to aggravate that rosacea and trigger that rosacea. And here's the approach I take with clients that come to me with perimenopausal rosacea. First and foremost, always, we're going to repair your barrier. That's where it all starts. Your barrier is rosacea's best protection. So it's blocking out all those other harmful ingredients that's aggravating or irritating your skin. Temporarily say goodbye to your foaming cleanser if you're using one and try an oil cleanser. So use gentle botanicals. You're not going to be stripping the skin here, but you're going to be nourishing, protecting. You're going to be building that barrier back up to where that redness calms down, that inflammation goes away. Second, we're going to work on anti-inflammatory actives. So they're actives that help with inflammation. Calendula is one of my favorite ingredients for this purpose. It's very anti-inflammatory. It helps with inflammation. You can take this internally through tea or tinctures, or you can also apply it to the skin. And it's been used for centuries as a skin calming botanical. It's anti-inflammatory, it's healing, and it's barrier supportive. I formulated Calm around calendula. It only has 2 ingredients, jojoba oil and calendula, because of its anti-inflammatory properties. And I see how consistently it helps reactive rosacea-prone skin. And third, remember that less is more. We come out of a phase, I think, where we thought more was better. 10 products or 12 products was better than 3, and that's just not the case. You need to simplify your routine if you're experiencing inflammation, especially if you're experiencing rosacea. The more products, the more possible triggers. A short routine with the right ingredients beats a 10-step system any day of the week. And fourth, gua sha. Gua sha is such a great tool for lymphatic drainage drainage, and it helps reduce that inflammation when done properly. You want to use gentle strokes, no pressure, and always with a good gua sha oil. You could use the Calm and your gua sha tool. You can also use the Glow serum that I have. I've had several people with rosacea try it and have been very successful for them. You could try either of those with your gua sha tool. Calm, it's my calendula infused jojoba oil, 2-ingredient serum, and it's going to make a big difference in inflammation and help with overall calming your skin. Jojoba oil mimics the skin. That's why I chose it, because it's so natural to our skin. Our skin accepts it very easily, so it's a great combination to calm and soothe the skin. And Calm is typically the first thing I reach for if a client reaches out to me and says they have rosacea or they're struggling with rosacea and perimenopause or menopause. I will definitely get them on Calm first, and also a good oil cleanser and Dew is my hydrating mist. I'll put those three together, and that's where I'll tell them to start. And typically they see calming and the inflammation gone within a week or two of starting on that regimen. I'll link the description below with my Skin Reset collection. The Skin Reset collection was built for barrier repair. It was built to be anti-inflammatory. It was built for perimenopausal and menopausal skin. If you're navigating rosacea in perimenopause or menopause, you're not alone, and there is a real path forward that's simple and easy. Subscribe for more and comment below, when did you first notice that your skin started to see these changes? I would love to know your story. I would love to hear your questions, and I will see you next time.